Three insane dwarves. Welcome back, everybody, to episode 11 of this Let's Play of Iratus, Lord of the Dead, or Iratus, depending on how you want to say it. In our last episode, I took all of the suggested names and minion combinations from those of you who commented on my channel update video a little while back, and I made all of those monsters. If I didn't have them, I made them and named them so they're a lower level. If I did have them, I just renamed them just because I just don't have infinite slots for creatures. So in our last episode, we did move on into the dungeon tier 2 here. So we finished the mines, months ago when I put the first playlist up. And then continuing on, now we're in the Dwarven tunnel. So we had a fight, and now we're heading on this way. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little minion shuffling here. Now this next node here, cultists, these are going to gift me with random consumables or minion-specific items. So what that means is I want to have a specific group of monsters available when I go there, and I'll get a choice of item for them. So what I want to do is pick the monsters that I really want an item for and make sure they are in a party together. So let's take a look here. I love this infested who has no items. Joseph has no items. Sister Butter is also powerful and has no items. Anybody else we have? Peppa, Headhunter, Bride of Iratus. Let's go into the graveyard. I know I have somebody training, somebody healing. Here we go. Dark Knight. Here's Tower of Power. This is somebody who requested a name. So let's swap these two. And then let's swap in... Let's pop in Mini Winnie the Werewolf. I know that way I have 4 people that are named getting an item as an option, and then there's one person that has a couple of minions that got named, but they're both being used right now, so it's okay. And only one of them is going to get one anyway. So let's head on back in here. Let's go ahead and do this before we do any minion shuffling. So we'll pick this battle squad, move on over to the cultists. Okay, choose a gift. So we can choose the Wraith. For Joseph, could have the Wraith receives 5 evasion for each block or ward applied to them. Interesting. Here's for the Banshee for Sister Butter. The second Slipper. The Banshee restores 20% vigor each time an enemy misses an attack against her. Well, that's interesting. Moon Shard for the Werewolf. The Werewolf receives 5 luck and 5% critical hit strength until the battle ends each time they take damage. Stacks up to 6 times. Jeez. Or the Dark Knight. 5 mana and 5 wrath restored each time the Dark Knight receives damage. That's going to be the one. That is very good. That's a very useful item. That will empower everybody here. So let's go ahead and check out this Dark Knight. Tower of Power. You are going to get the Heart of Emptiness. That'll make you quite useful. That I can spam wrath abilities and use a lot more spells now. Now that I'll have that up, that's very, very cool. So let's shuffle our minions around a little bit. So I know that the mortuary is open for business, so we can get somebody healing here. Don't have enough digger souls to... Oh, we need 1 digger soul. Whoops. Okay, who needs healed the most? Let's slap the Bride of Iratus in there. The arena... We want to put some lower people in there to train up. Here's Beepus. Beepus could use some training. I want to leave Peppa out because Peppa needs a tiny bit of health, and I'm pretty sure they don't heal unless they're idle. They heal a lot in the mortuary, 75%. So usually minions will get to full health when they're in here, just because they're typically not much lower than that. Is anybody else in any slots that are shuffleable? No, these are the only 2 places that you can drag and drop minions. So let's head back out here. So let's take a look at what we've got coming up here. We have 2 of those berserkers. Now they had low morale, but they do more damage when their morale gets lower. So we might want to kill them with just damage. And then there's one of those warriors who's about even. So I think we should take damage in here. It's going to be a more reliable way to finish this fight. It won't be as swingy. If I get those berserkers' morale down too low, I think they do like 1% extra damage for each 1% morale they're missing or something like that. So I don't really want them doing close to double damage towards the end, especially if they're on like the heart attack threshold, but they just won't go away or die. Then they're just doing double damage for a long time. Let's not do that. So let's get a team of physical damage characters. So Sister Butter. Sister Butter needs to stay out for a second and heal. This character is really better for morale. Reaper is good in physical. Headhunter needs to stay out and heal. So let's take Tower of Power. We'll take Peppa. Now Peppa has this really cool buff that has to be in the back line here. So we can do buff, hunger, and then just slice the crap out of things from the front. Actually, we can put him one back from there. Move up 2 spaces. So we actually want Peppa in the very back. That way, Peppa, I guess it's a she, since Peppa Pig is a she. So Peppa Pig here can use that buff and then use the hunger to move forward 2 spaces, and then we'll be behind Tower of Power, who will be our tanking unit. We have a few points here to spend. Let's go ahead and get some health, because it only costs 1 point. Let's go ahead and get a little bit more damage, and let's grab... It's only 1 point of initiative, 2 points of evasion. Let's grab the 1 point of initiative. Okay. Our Reaper here has managed to nab himself a couple of points. Got a little bit of luck, a little bit of evasion. Maybe we'll grab just a hodgepodge of things down here that are efficient. Become all around better. This character also moves around quite a bit, so that's going to be a little bit weird. This moves him back. Let's do that. And then we need somebody else that can do physical damage. This is a very melee-focused team we have here. I might have to be very careful with that, actually. This person can kind of dash back and forth. I think we'll be okay. We'll be okay. Who else do we want to bring in? There's a Lich that does magic damage to a random enemy. Buff the selected ally gains plus 18 attack and 18 dread for 2 turns. Kills an ally. All allies restore 30 vigor. Trap creates a cloud for 2 rounds, dealing stress damage. Okay, well, let's take the Lich. This is fine. This is fine. There's a weird group, but let's do it. I don't want to take Mini Winnie because I think... Oh, Mini Winnie would work here. Let's save Mini Winnie. I don't want to have too many of my named characters in one place in case we have a complete disaster. We do have some potions. And we do have 17 flasks. So let's take a look here. What can we make? Target minion gains evasion until the battle ends. Removes all buffs from target enemy. Target loses 10 vigor and 10 sanity. I don't have a whole lot. Now, do these make it stronger? Oh, it does. Oh, yeah. Wait, okay, so the... Oh, my God, the quality of the ingredient you put in. See, it's doing 10 damage and sanity damage, but now it goes up to 13 because I'm using better ingredients. Now, that's fascinating. So does that mean, like, I don't have better rags, I don't have better flesh. What about... I can't make a better one here. I'm curious to see what these other ones will do. 6 attack. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. I'm not going to mess with that yet. We're a little low on components. I need to figure out a recipe for something I can do with bones here. Here's something that uses bones, dust, and a skull.
Perfection takes time and proper ingredients.
Eyeball potion. Target minion gains 20 accuracy until the battle ends. Okay. Well, that's interesting. I was just playing around with stuff I have a lot of. I've got a lot of weapons and armor. Okay, weapon, armor, and dust. Makes a berserker potion. Target minion deals more damage and receives more damage until the battle ends. Interesting. Okay. I'm starting to learn recipes just by playing around. Okay, so let's get to the fight here. We've got... Here we go. So let's select our battle group. Our very kind of strange battle group. Okay, so looks like this guy is quite fast. Buff Iratus receives 18 spell power for 2 turns. It's pretty useful. For every 10 points of sanity missing, gains 1 attack. So it could do that 20 times. So it could have 20 additional attack. That's very dangerous, especially when it throws an axe that chops through a bunch of people at once. Let's use the spell power buff. Okay, so we have Tower of Power. Stance, each time an enemy receives a buff, Dark Knight deals stress damage to it. Support removes all debuffs from the Dark Knight. Okay, we do have full mana, so maybe we go ahead and spend a spell now. Anybody have a lot of luck? Oh, these guys have a lot of luck. We could take this away from them so that they don't crit. Let's do it to the one in the back. There we go, -6 luck. That's a lot better. This one, that's because we'll focus this one down. This one won't be able to crit now, so that'll be very helpful. Okay, Dark Knight, what do we want you to do? Let's just do a slash here. Nice job, Tower of Power. That's pretty good damage. Oh, he's just chopping the shit out of my Lich. Hey, everybody calm down here. Invalid target. Well. Uh-oh, my Abomination does stress damage each turn. I forgot about that. Whoops. Okay, so we've got magic attack to a random enemy. Nobody has any ward, so they won't block it. You can buff somebody for attack and dread for 2 turns. You can kill an ally. Nope. Toxic Cloud, create a trap cloud at target position for 2 rounds, dealing stress damage to any creature that enters it. So I'm tempted to use this Command Undead. That's a lot of damage for 2 turns. But this guy needs this woman, Peppa here, needs another turn for buffing. So I might just do the random attack.
No mercy.
It's really the one I didn't want to hit. What's this? Blood Curse. Oh, that's the debuff. I gotcha. So now the Reaper has moved back. We could ignite somebody. That's a fair amount of damage. It just takes 3 turns. Oh, but it does stress damage, and we don't want to do that. Yeah, we don't want to do that, do we? Could put that on like this character. It's kind of fun. Okay, so let's get the slash. All enemies lose 12 vigor. The Dark Knight recovers an amount equal to the damage dealt. Well, unfortunately, the Dark Knight's not taking any damage, so let's just go ahead and get the regular attack in here. Okay, Peppa needs to hunger. Nom nom nom. Okay, so what is this? Oh yeah, the support summon a skeleton. I mean, I can't do that when I don't have a spot, right? Okay, good. So it would target an empty space. Rain of Fire. Ignition to all allies and enemies except itself. Sets target on fire for 2 turns, dealing magic damage per turn. Cool, that's a lot of damage. So let's just do the random magic. Oh, they're getting into it. They're all... Oh, crit. They're all, like, getting all raged up. Zerker rage. This guy does not take damage. Holy shit. Tower of Power has enough armor to just not take damage from some of these attacks. What do we have here? This stacks, doesn't it? I think it does. Yeah, it does. Quite cool. Okay, so now this character has Some... Yeah, a bunch of extra attack. Wow, look at the damage on him. 41 to 43 on her. And she attacks 3 times here. So that's pretty good. So do this. Oh, excellent. Wait, how much health does this guy have? Oh, 2 health. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, he's doing more damage. But, okay, he's very low. There we go.
Was your first mistake. Opposing me? You're...
Oh my god. Alright, how much damage? What's going on here? Whoa, I need everybody to calm down a notch here. What is this insanity? Berserk, increased damage dealt. Oh no. Oh god. Do we have like a heal? I don't think we do. That's kind of rare. Okay, does a bunch of magic damage. Is it enough to kill someone? Maybe we'll see how we are on Peppa's turn. What can you do? I guess you can ignite this guy again. Let's keep covering him with debuffs. This will restore health and use a lot of our wrath. Enemies lose 12 vigor. That's only 24 health. You're better off doing a lot of damage here with the block. Crap.
Crunchy.
Stress attack instantly destroys an enemy that has less than 20% sanity remaining after the receiving the attack abomination. Gets a buff restoring vigor until the end of combat. But this won't heal him right now. Her. It'll just heal her over time. So we're better off just slicing this guy up.
A sad display from mortal kind.
Right, bit brutal in terms of health loss, but hey, we didn't lose anybody. Got some regular parts, unfortunately nothing spectacular. We have some level ups, we have some healing, some mana, some experience. We found a weapon, a really nice one, a blue one. That's pretty cool. And we got some extra digger souls. Okay, so let's head on over. Oh, we leveled up. I think I'll save that point and get some things further down the tree. Let's head into the graveyard now. The mortuary, so you can come out. You're healed up. We do need to get another mortuary slot so we can heal 2 people at once, because this is, I mean, I'm taking a lot of damage in some of these fights. There are only 3 enemies in that one too. So can we build building requirements, a blood phantasm, a black widow, or a wraith? Now we can build wraiths, but not those other ones yet, I don't think. Shade. Yeah, what do I need to do for these? Use wrath. Lure vampires over to your side. Deal 750 damage to your own minions. Complete the game on more pain to get the unfrozen. Complete the game on more pain. Okay. Vampire. Turn 3 enemies into vampires. Yeah, we're working on that one. Okay, so let's make a wraith. Fill with just basic ingredients here.
An unassuming creation. Perhaps the warnings were just superstitions.
Okay, so then let's go into the mortuary, and then we'll go ahead and just put you to work there forever. Perfect. So now we have 2 slots for healing, so we'll go ahead and put our lowest ones here. Peppa and the Lich need to spend a second healing up. Now these 2 are getting up there in levels, so I think we'll just leave them there. Keep leveling up this way. You are also wounded and need a break. Lost soul. We have our stress team and a damage team here. Okay, so let's see what we have coming up next, and that'll help us decide. Artifacts. I haven't looked at this in a while, actually. It looks like I have some new stuff. I don't even have an amulet on. Enemies may go insane if sanity is 85% or less. Wow. Okay.
Now I will make mortals tremble before me. Well, even more than previously.
Oh, this is what gives me that secret destruction spell. You can recover more wrath each turn. Increase the chance to receive flasks. Very cool. Very cool. This is a lifesaver, though, for sure. So let's save that. These are those single-use items. I forgot about these consumables. Guaranteed to find a brain after victory. Enemies gain 15 vigor until battle ends. Iratus gains 6 additional common parts after a victory. Ah, gambling chip. Should have used that. Back when the fights were easy. Let's see what we have coming up. Sacrificial altar. By sacrificing minions, Iratus receives parts, items, and a random consumable. By sacrificing minions. So we can make... If we have a useless minion, but we really don't. So maybe we go and we make something out of things like a skeleton that has... we have a lot of these parts. Bones, armor, weapon. Yeah, this is actually perfect. Yeah, skeleton is what we have the most parts for. So let's fill. Just basic ones here.
Humans become much sturdier when you strip them of their vital
Okay, so let's pick this one. We'll go here to the sacrificial altar. And we'll go ahead and put this in. Sorry, buddy. And you've turned into, a blue rag. Contract of Blood. Headhunter only. The Headhunter has an additional 5% chance to kill an enemy with any attack except bosses. What? What? That's cool. Okay. Delectable Part. When a minion dies, all allies recover 75% vigor. One-time use. Oh. Okay, so we take that into a boss fight to make it easier. Sacrifice your minion. Okay, so we got all that cool stuff. That's pretty cool. I think... let's get out of here. Let's pop that on this guy. That was a really cool item. What's this for? Okay. Headhunter. Yeah. So this Headhunter has 1 in 20 attacks, just kills the thing you're fighting. So it's pretty neat. Oh yeah, how's my humanarium going? Don't have a lot of the mining area filled out yet. Fair amount of dwarves. Not a lot of those. Not a lot of those. None of those. Wow, okay. Alright, let's hit the next battle now. We can go this way and fight 2 berserkers and a warrior again. We can go this way and fight 2 warriors and a berserker. I think... Dormant minions. Don't really need more minions. I need more parts. I want to go this way and use my stress team. So let's quickly... I know this is a little bit tedious, but I keep getting these points and I really need to spend them. I think we might save your points. And Mr. Infested, I think we might save your points as well. Okay. So let's head in to this battle and we're going to scare them to death. Yes. I forgot to use that gambling chip. Darn. So far, so good for me. Okay. Just start vomiting on people, I guess. Stress damage. I have a lot of mana, so maybe... This one gives me mana and wrath every time it receives damage, so maybe I use a couple spells while I can.
Anguish hope.
Throw up on him. God, I love these minions. Okay, here we go. Spooky. 44? Good lord. Curse, and the next in line, and then curses them for 2 turns. Great. Exactly what we want. That one's turned insane already. Whoops. 8% chance to flee. Stress attack, and the next one in line. Loses luck, and if they escape, how do I make them flee? Maybe I wait until they start trying to flee, and then at that point we cast that on them.
Terror will overflow.
Another insanity. Ooh, thank you. What's this debuff they get? Oh, they lose luck when they attack him. Right, and then he deals 1 stress damage for each point of negative luck the target has. Which is... Okay, this guy's got good luck still. We can lower that, can't we? I thought there was another way to... Oh, it's this physical damage, but we're not really doing that one. So let's just do a curse here. So it's time to stack up on this one.
Their flesh and their soul.
Another crit. Removes all buffs from the target and loses all the initiative for 1 turn. What buff do you have? -2 armor, +2 attack, -2 resistance. +2 attack is not that much. Even if he gets a crit, that's like 4. So, like, whatever. Oh, I should have buffed him earlier. I think it's a little late now. Three insane dwarves. Goodbye, sir. Increases damage dealt. Oh, no. It's time to get this one out of here. Come on. Yes, okay. Yes, perfect. 2 in a row.
My will is a tide that will wash away your pathetic civilizations.
Okay, Iratus, whatever you say. Some fairly bad parts here. Philosopher's Stone. After winning the battle, Iratus gains a non-consumable artifact. Oh. Well, that's pretty good. Okay, we got some leveled up, some heals, mana, experience, and some digger souls. So let's take a look at our graveyard. You are ready to come out. You're almost healed up. Let's slap our weakest one in there, probably Tower of Power. We have another slot, so we'll go ahead and slap the Headhunter in there. We'll move you over to the healing section. So it looks like we're ready to take a physical damage team in next. How's level 4 on P and level 3 on Beepus? Okay. Okay, so I'd say they're about ready to come out. I think we'll pop her out when she hits level 5, and we'll pop Beepus out when he hits level 5 as well. Then we'll slap somebody else in there to hang out, because we want to play with them a little bit. So let's head back into the chamber and take a look at what's coming up next so we can decide what we're going to do. We have cultists coming up, so maybe we go ahead and grab... You know, if I took a team with only 3, what happens? That's interesting to think about. There's only 1 named person here. Let's take Sister Butter. Go in here. Okay. Plague, Body, Organ. Each character attacking the infested is cursed with a spell that deals 20 stress damage each turn for 3 turns. Jeez. Of course, he doesn't get attacked very often because he's in the way back, but when he did, that would be pretty... That's like a whole attack from him. It's like a free, full attack. Heart of Emptiness for the Dark Knight. That's... Oh my god, we could take another one and put it on Tower of Power. Second Slipper. I don't like that one. Don't like that one. I'm taking the second Heart of Emptiness. And that'll just go on Tower of Power when he comes out. In fact, I'm going to do it now or I'll forget. Oops. No, Tower of Power has one already. Okay, so I've discovered that both of my Dark Knights already have one of these. So I guess I could put 2 on somebody. But I think I'll save the slot just in case there's something stress-related for this one or defensive for the other one or something like that. Really, really good item. I can't ever see that being a bad item to have. So we'll go ahead and just hang on to that. I feel dumb that I already had 2, but I couldn't check once I was in that menu. So let's plan for our next group. Now we have some kind of shaman-looking guy in the back. 2 warriors and a berserker. So that might have to be like... We'll probably just take this team in, see what they can do. What does the Lost Soul do? This is the one that does things that are good and bad. Deals stress, but they gain accuracy. Heals an ally and then damages them. But I guess it does magic damage. So, like, if they have resistance, nobody really has a significant amount. This would really only be good on, like, our tank, who doesn't take enough damage in the first place for it to usually matter. I don't understand. Misleading Beauty. Magic attack. The target deals 15% more damage until the end of the battle. Why? But why would I use this? Stress attack. Target gains initiative. Buff. The target gains 2 wards but deals 20% less damage for their next 2 actions. What on earth? Okay, get out of here. I'm not taking you. You're too weird. I don't understand. Peppa, you're up. Just save your points for a second. Mini Winnie. Oh, you have some points to spend here. You're a physical damage dealer, right? You do like pouncing, attacking twice. Okay, getting crit strength. Okay. Okay, so crit chance would probably be good for Mini Winnie since she's going to have very powerful critical strikes. So let's go ahead and put a couple into luck, even though it's not super efficient. And we have 2 more points to spend. You know what? We'll just put them into luck. And then our Reaper here has a couple of points. We'll go ahead and just pop that into damage. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, for 5 points, you can get 4 armor, 4 resistance. That's pretty good. That's exciting. Okay, so we will go into this battle on the next episode because we're all out of time. So thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying, especially now that I have these minions that are community picks for their names. So yeah, please join me for the next episode. We'll continue on. These fights will start getting harder. And I can't wait to fight the boss at the end of this dungeon. Very large dungeon, and I do believe I've fought this boss before. But we'll see if it's any different this time. So I will see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching.